Right then, you absolute legends. Welcome to the Big Short Club. No messing about, let's get straight on it. Bitcoin, the governor. Morgan Moorman, get your papers on this chart. It's more dramatic than an episode of EastEnders, isn't it?
Mate, it's a proper Shakespearean tragedy and comedy all in one. We had the big fall from grace, a proper plunge from the heavens around 117k. The streets were just running with the tears of Moon Boys. And now we're in this awkward, are they on a break phase, just sort of hovering around 90 grand.
You've nailed it. So let's chew this up for the family at home. Look, this isn't just drawing lines with a crayon.
Right.
This is that smart money concept stuff we bang on about. See this massive drop here from purple to blue? That's the market showing you it was bearish, selling off hard.
Great.
But then, right at the start of December, we get this little fella, a chotch, a change of character.
For anyone new to the club, a chotch is basically the market doing a handbrake turn. The trend was down, everyone and their dog was betting on it going lower.
Yep.
And then, wallop, the big money, the institutions, they step in and say, nah, you're right, we'll take it from here.
And they didn't just whisper it, they screamed it. They created this low point down here around 82,500. We've labelled that strong low. It's strong because it's the launch pad for this whole new move up.
Right.
If the price breaks below that, this bullish idea is dead in the water. Kaput.
And that's pure CMT, level 3 thinking right there. It's the essence of risk management. It ain't just, oh, I've got a gut feeling. It's my analysis says this is going up. And if it dares to trade below this exact price, my analysis is wrong and I'm out with a small loss. You know your escape route before you've even entered the building. That's the one. So we've got our concrete floor, the strong low. Price then pops up, breaks the last little high. That's the boss or break of structure. And now, it's just vibing in the middle ground. Look at these loans we've drawn. Premium up top in red, discount down below in green, and we're slap bang in the middle at equilibrium. It's like shopping for a new motor. Up near 100k, that's the shiny showroom price with all the extras you don't need.
Right.
Down at 85k, that's the pre-registered one careful owner bargain. And here at 90k, we're in a staring contest with the salesman, pint of weak tea in hand, decided who's going to blink first.
And what's that little juicy target sitting up there in a premium lounge just begging to be hit? A weak high. The chart is screaming at us that price wants to have a go at that level. It's a magnet for price. It's where all the premature bears put their stop losses and the market loves to go and gobble them up.
So the textbook setup then, the A-star student's trade would be to patiently wait for the price to drop back into that lovely green discount box, say around 85k, get your long position in, and then aim for that weak high at 100k as your first target.
That's the poetry of it. Buy cheap, sell dear. It's the oldest rule in the book. But, and it's a big but, this is Bitcoin. Let's flip the script. Let's play devil's advocate.
Okay.
Why is this whole thing a massive house of cards waiting for a gust of wind?
My favourite game. Okay, reason number one not to buy is basically a religion. Bitcoin isn't a company. It doesn't make anything. It doesn't sell anything. Its value is purely what the next person is willing to pay for it. The moment the faith disappears, it's worth diddly squat. It's wilder than a night out in Magaluf. You could wake up 20% richer, or you could wake up to an email from your broker saying, "We've sold your cat to cover your losses." It's not for the faint of heart. And that brings in the bigger picture, the grown-up stuff. All this chatter about the Fed may be cutting interest rates. Yeah, the market gets a little sugar rush when it hears that. But what if they don't? What if a bad inflation number comes out and they have to jack rates up again? The river of free money that's been flowing into crypto and other risky stuff will dry up instantly.
See, that's your CMT brain firing on all cylinders.
Nope.
Asset relationships, intermarket analysis. Bitcoin isn't on its own little island.
Nope.
It's on the same planet as interest rates and geopolitics. So you've got this beautiful bullish picture on the chart.
And then you've got the real world, which could rock up in a big pair of boots and stand all over your masterpiece, which is a perfect example of behavioral finance. People have short memories. They've forgotten the absolute agony of that drop from 117k. A few green days and the FOMO kicks in, the fear of missing out. They'll be the ones piling in at 100k, right at our week higher target. Exactly. Just as the smart money you bought at 85k are starting to cash in their chips. It's the circle of life for retail traders. So,
Put your money where your mouth is, Chris. The people want to know, long or short, what's the final word from the chart master?
The chart structure is bullish. The bias is long. The primary target is that weak high around 100k. The plan is to be a patient predator and wait for price to come back to you, back to the discount zone around 85k. But you have to be married to your risk management, not the trade.
Right.
Your stop loss is non-negotiable, just below that strong low at 82.5k. If it gets hit, you take the small loss and you move on, no crying.
A professional's answer. It's not a punt, it's a plan with defined risk. Love to see it.
That's how we roll. Right, for all you listening, if you want more of this, if you want to see these charts live and have a proper laugh with us while we navigate this madness, get yourselves in the chat group. The link's down below in the description. If you fancy saying thanks, sign up with our ref link. Costs you $0, helps us out. Hop in and have a laugh.
Yeah, get involved. It's better than the news. So, Chris, what's the big brain question we're leaving them with to mull over this week?
Now, here's a question we'd like you to think about. The chart is giving us a clear, logical, bullish path, but the news is full of chaos, politicians, and economic uncertainty. In a world of noise, what do you trust more? The price on the chart or the people on the TV? Chew on that one. Catch you next time.